My struggle with the Salvation Army's billing practices. Background: I am an elderly man living in a Salvation Army assisted living facility. My monthly government check barely covers my basic needs. The problem began in 2023. October 10, 2023. The Salvation Army informed me that my annual income was $26,290 and announced my new monthly assisted living costs starting January 1, 2024. Rent, $1,533.58. Additional fees, cable, telephone, and hydro. After these deductions, I was left with only $7 to cover medical expenses, prescriptions, and other necessities. Despite my protests and bank statements, the Salvation Army repeatedly double-dipped by deducting both rent and additional fees from my already insufficient check. This unjust practice cost me an extra $48 each time, leaving me in a dire financial situation. 2024, Fear and Frustration. Tax filing issues. To prevent another year of financial exploitation, I paid out of pocket in 2024 to have my taxes done by a professional tax service. The Salvation Army insisted I did not file my taxes, despite my proof, bank statements, showing that I had already paid for professional help. They demanded my entire government check again, threatening to leave me with no money for medications for a second year. A temporary solution. Advocacy and relief. My social worker intervened and arranged for a young lady from an independent agency to take me by taxi to a tax specialist. Upon returning to the Salvation Army, I informed the Salvation Army that I had to wait 3 days for processing. I immediately emailed my worker, who handled the situation promptly. Outcome: my taxes were filed correctly, ensuring I had enough funds to cover my medications and a small personal allowance, a meal at A&W. Promise for 2025. My worker assured me she would handle my taxes again this year to prevent the Salvation Army from exploiting my finances. Why this matters? The Salvation Army's actions have caused immense stress and harm. 1. Unfair billing, charging nearly my entire income for assisted living, leaving nothing for critical medical needs. 2. Powerlessness. As a vulnerable senior, I feel trapped and unable to advocate for myself against their aggressive financial demands. My plea: I need help ensuring the Salvation Army cannot double-dip into my limited income again. My health and survival depend on access to medications and basic dignity.